I hunger for battle. Nakbagala, as you will, for hire. I hunger for battle. Immediately. What now calls? She house for a new She house. Your plans? Sting thy bidding. Your command? What would you ask of me? Your thoughts. I long for command. What would you ask of me? Executor? Sting thy your command? You think as I do. It shall be done. Your command? Xeraxos. What would you ask of me? As you will. For ire, as you will. For ire, as you will. I hunger for battle. For ire, as you will. Nakbagala. Your command. Your gods. For ire. Executor. For ire. Immediately. What would you ask of me? Sting thy bidding. For ire. Sting thy bidding. For ire. As you will. For ire. As you will. Nakbagala. Executor. As you will. Nakbagala. For ire. Immediately. Nakbagala. For ire. As you will. Your command. Immediately. Executor. Nakbagala. For ire. Nakbagala. As you will. Nakbagala. For ire. I heed thy call.
Commencing. Confirmed. Make use of me. Transmitted. Confirmed. Commencing. Locktie. Commencing.
I
Initiating.
hunger for battle. Nakbagala. Immediately. I hunger for battle. For ire. As you will.
I long for
What would
combat.
you ask of me? Nakbagala, as you will. Nakbagala. Your command? Executor? As you will. Nakbagala. For ire. As you will. For ire.
I heed thy call. Make use of me. Zerach. Transmitted. I heed thy call.
I hunger for battle. Nakbagala. What would you ask of me? Nakbagala. For ire. Nakbagala. For ire. Immediately. Executor. Nakbagala. For ire. I hunger for battle. Nakbagala. As you will. For ire. I hunger for battle. Your command? Immediately. As you will. For ire. I hunger for battle. Your command?
I long for combat.
What would you ask of me?
I long
What would
for
you ask of me?
combat.
Your command?
Your thought. What thou calls. Thus I serve. Isatsu. What thou
I hunger
calls.
for battle. What would you ask of me? As you will. For ire. I hunger for battle. For ire. Immediately. command, as you will. For ire. What did you ask of me? For ire, immediately, as you will. Immediately, I hunger for battle. As you will, for ire.
State thy bidding.
Your command, as you will. For ire, Naktakala, as you will. Executor, immediately, Naktakala.
Your thoughts.
I hunger for battle, immediately.
Receiving Zerah.
I hunger for battle. Executor, Naktakala. For ire, Naktakala, immediately. For ire, immediately. Naktakala, immediately. Naktakala. I hunger for battle. As you will, Naktakala. As you will, Executor.
I am needed. Transmit. I heed thy call. I long for thy call. I heed thy call. My path is set.
I hunger for battle. Naktakala, as you will. Naktakala. For ire. Immediately.
State thy bidding.
Executor.
I am needed. I long for combat. Your thoughts. What thou calls.
I hunger for battle.
House.
Executor. For ire. Immediately.
What thou calls. House. I long for combat.
And Naktakala. Immediately. For ire. Naktakala. Immediately. For ire.
I long for combat.
Executor.
State thy bidding. You think as I do. Receiving. Lotari commencing. Sakalanos. State thy bidding.
I hunger for battle.
Lotari Mitora. I am needed. Lotari.
What would you ask of me? For hire. Immediately. For hire. As you will. Executor. Immediately. Naktakala. As you will. For hire. Immediately. Naktakala.
Your thoughts.
Your command. As you will. For hire. As you will. What would you ask of me? Immediately. Naktakala. As you will. For hire.
I heed thy call. I am needed. Zerah.
What would you ask of me?
I heed thy call. Calls. Honor guide me. Thus I serve. Your thoughts. What thou calls. House. Honor guide me. I heed thy call. My path is set. My path is set.
I hunger for battle. For hire. Immediately. Naktakala.
I heed thy
I
call.
hunger for battle. Naktakala. As you will. Naktakala.
I heed thy call.
Executor. Naktakala. As you will.
Your thoughts. It shall be done.
I hunger for battle. As you will. For hire. Immediately. As you will. Immediately. For hire. Immediately.
Make use of me. Initiated.
Executor. Naktakala. For hire. What would you ask of me?
Transmit.
Executor.
¿Qué es esto? Los Terran están intentando hacer experimentos con criaturas vivientes. ¿Qué está planeando la eternidad?
Your command. command, as you will.
I heed thy call, Galactus.
Executor?
Your thoughts. Sarah, your thoughts.
Executor? Naktakala! Immediately! Executor? As you will! For ire! Naktakala! As you will!
Sarah, it shall be done. My path is set. Heed thy call. My path is set. My path is
What
set.
would you ask of me? For ire! Immediately! Naktakala! For ire! Executor? As you will!
She outseeming what thou calls. It shall be done.
Executor?
What thou
What
calls.
would you ask of me?
She
Naktakala! Immediately! Naktakala!
I heed thy call. I am needed. Sarah, San Calados, for vengeance.
What would you ask of me? As you will! Your command? As you will! For ire! Executor? What would you ask of me?
I long for combat. Go, Kola. I heed thy call. It shall be done. I long for combat. Galactus, San Galactus, Sarah. You think as I do. Make you Sarah. Sarah.
What would you ask of me? As you will! Naktakala! As you will! Naktakala! Immediately! For ire! Immediately! As you will! For ire! Naktakala! Immediately! Naktakala!
Sarah.
Your command? Immediately! For ire!
Así que no todos sus experimentos de activación genética han sido exitosos.
Thus I serve. Reading instructions. Lotai. Sarah. Hisasu.
I hunger for battle. Naktakala! Immediately! Naktakala! I hunger for battle. For ire!
Hisasu. Honor guide me.
I hunger for battle. Immediately! As you will! Immediately!
Steed I be.
Your command?
House.
Your command?
I long for
Your
combat.
command? What would you ask of me? For ire! I hunger for battle.
She house. Make you I heed thy call.
I hunger for battle. For ire! battle.
Thus I serve. I heed thy call. I long for
Executor, your
combat.
command, immediately. Nakbagala, as you will, for ire. Immediately, as you will, immediately. Executor, what would you ask of me?
La verdad es que no esperaba encontrar información de los Eternos. Podría sernos de gran provecho poseerla. Ejecutor, lleva una sonda hacia la salida con estos archivos. Nuestros hermanos sabrán ponerlos a un buen resguardo hasta nuestro regreso. En ese sector debe estar nuestro cristal.
Your command, as you will.
I heed thy
I
call.
hunger for battle, for ire. Executor? What would you ask of me? I hunger for battle. What would you ask of me? As you will. For ire, immediately. For ire. As you will. Nakbagala, immediately. As you will. Nakbagala, as you will, immediately. Nakbagala, as you will, for ire, immediately.
Sakalados. For vengeance. Mitora.
Executor, what would you ask of me? Nakbagala. As you will.
Awaiting instructions. For vengeance. Your thoughts. Receiving, commencing, initiating, Lopai.
I hunger for battle. As you will. What would you ask of me? Nakbagala. For ire. Immediately. Nakbagala. Immediately. Nakbagala. As you will. For ire. Nakbagala. For ire. Nakbagala. For ire. Executor, what would you ask of me?
State thy bidding. What now calls? Your thoughts. Receiving. State thy bidding. Sarah.
What would you ask of me? Nakbagala. Immediately. Nakbagala. For ire. As you will. Immediately. For ire. Immediately. As you will. Executor. Immediately. For ire. Your command. Executor. Your command. What would you ask of me?
I am needed. I heed thy call. Mitora. My path is set. Hita. State thy bidding. I heed thy call. You think as I do. Commencing. Confirmed. For vengeance. Commencing. Lopai. Confirmed. Mitora. Confirmed. Mitora. Sakalados. Confirmed. Lopai. Sarah. I heed thy call. Make use of me. Lopai. Sarah. I am needed. Mitora. Your thoughts. Sakalados. I heed thy call. Transmit.
Executor. For ire. As you will.
Sarah. What thou calls? I call for combat.
What would you ask of me?
Sarah. Sarah.
Command. Nakbagala. For ire.
Your thoughts.
would you ask of me? Your command? Your command?
Recuperamos el cristal Keidari. Ejecutor, ordénale a una de las sondas que lo recoja y lo lleve hasta la sala.
Executor, as you will. Immediately. For ire. Immediately. For ire. What would you ask of me? As you will. Naktagala. Immediately. Naktagala. As you will. Naktagala. Immediately.
Awaiting instructions.
Executor, I hunger for battle. Immediately.
Zerach. I heed thy call. Yidach. It shall be done.
Immediately. For ire. As you will.
Receiving. Initiating. Commencing. Zerach. Galossos. For vengeance did I be.
Instructions. Immediately. Naktagala.
Did I be. Galossos. Your thoughts.
What would you ask of me? Your command?